Leadership 21 is a great asset to be able to work on your business skills as well as your personal skills.
I would consider Leadership 21 a program that teaches all about your community and gives you an idea of how to become more involved and to give back.
Expanding your knowledge and presence in the community.
Exciting,
eye-opening,
challenging,
the best opportunity for personal and professional growth you could ever have.
fun.
An enlightening endeavor, one that's that you bond a lot with your fellow teammates, and one that I feel like I got a lot out of.
I found out about this community and what it takes to make this community work and the things that the community has to have that I didn't even realize.
First memory that comes to mind is from Camp Joy. It was a endurance exercise that we were doing, and I remember specifically, and it's ingrained in my brain, looking across at Ron Hotchkiss because we were holding each other up like this, and he's so strong, and I can't hold him up any longer, and we're sweating, and we're gonna drop.
You get immersed in the program right off the bat, get to know everybody, and have a lot of fun and push your own boundaries.
My partner on the ropes course was Dwight Packard, probably the most unlikely member of our class that I could have chosen, but he and I were perfect for one another. So it was scary, but it was a great learning opportunity.
Doing the ropes course, again, not one of my favorite things to do, not a big fan of heights. So that's a bit of a struggle, but it's nice to have those partners up there and people encouraging you.
Definitely falling off the ladder at Camp Joy. That took me out of my comfort zone, and people had my back, but it was a little scary.
A lot of different people from different walks of life coming together, and just the random comedic hilarity that ensues.
That night when we all sat around the campfire just getting to know each other.
We did all kinds of different events and activities, and it just really helped us build great friendships and great relationships together.
We did have to do some handshakes at Camp Joy.
I had a special handshake. It was like a something's like.
We could.
Have people done this?
Ron and I did an ankle thing at one point. It was pretty good. We twirled. It was very ballerina-esque. It was good. He's surprisingly flexible.
How's that?
The visit to the Voice of America Museum was one of the more exciting things. I grew up in Westchester, have driven by that building a million times, and it was really the first time I'd ever been in there and learned the history of what went on there.
The visit to the jail, that's the first one that stands out to me.
One of the coolest groups of people I met was the Westchester Police Department. They put themselves out there and they put their safety on the line, and they do awesome things for our community. I don't think people appreciate it or know it until you really have the interaction with them.
I'm much more aware of some of the issues in the local area.
I really enjoyed meeting the township administrators.
I got to learn about other people's jobs and how they have to work hard to be successful, and I think just learning those little things will help me be better at my job.
Just really the expansion and the infrastructure of community that's needed that I learned throughout the program.
There are individuals in this class that I've come to count on, and they really make a difference in my life, so they've really balanced my life.
I would say the most practical thing we've learned is how much of an impact we can make when you pool your resources, when you pull collective talent, the impact you can make on the community.
Our group project with the Boys and Girls Club, it was just amazing how you see how many different skill sets that came together in one table for one goal in mind.
One of the things I ended up doing was I had a briefcase that I carried to work every day, and in the course of this I actually bought myself a bright red, brilliant red backpack that I wore to work all the time. The thing that was the biggest surprise to me, though, is how much of an impact that backpack made on me. I've ditched the briefcase, and I actually wear my backpack all the time now. And so when I'm out and around, I'm in a dress shirt or in a sport coat or something, and people see this brilliant red backpack, they say, "Dave, what's going on with that backpack?" And I say, "Well, let me tell you about the Boys and Girls Club."
I feel like I have a greater awareness of the community around me. It just, in the end, it made me a better person.
I think I took away more than I brought in. I was amazed at the level of leadership in the class, and what we learned together in our class was awesome. We worked well as a team, and that was terrific.
Even in my job at the chamber, I've seen a lot, but just goes even in more depth of what is going on and bettering the community.
Network with individuals, be able to know how to resolve conflict, and be able to find out who I am.
I see myself as a growing leader. So I'm more willing to take that extra step that I probably would not have thought to take before. There's more to me than I already thought was there.
I have a greater sense of my community and what's around me and how I can give back, and then how I can be more involved too.
Just a fantastic relationship building experience.
I think what I'll take forward are the connections that I've made and the networking that's made possible, so that I can, go out and do my job better.
I feel like it gave me more of an awareness of the world around me.
Getting to know people on a level that's more than just exchanging business cards. It's getting to really know people and building a strong network.
I've met a lot of wonderful people, both in the chamber, out of the chamber, in the community, and around the community, and I really value those relationships.
I feel more compelled to give back, to really connect, and now I know a lot about the community as far as what needs there are and how to get things done.
Really giving me a larger perspective on the Westchester Liberty community and how it really has shaped the region.
Leadership 21 in one sentence, it's a fantastic experience.
The experience of a lifetime. That's how I would describe it.